sorry about all that happened. Codemasters do not like us at the moment. We had the same issues we had on Friday, and obviously that is now going to be a rerun race. This race will be a 35% distance with the grid as of the end of lap 9 that we had based on the stream. We have been informed by drivers that they've seen different things, but all we're going off is what we've seen on the stream. Then it's as fair as it can be. But we're doing our best. We're trying to get us all racing. Tier 1, I believe, has been announced to be delayed until 9 PM tonight. So make sure you are all aware of that if invites are slightly delayed. I'm still with Anton. How are you, my friend?
Tired.
I bet you are. But we've still got 25 laps of this wonderful track to endure.
Yes, that's the good news. That's the good news.
That you can never get too much Brazil, can you? Ever. Even after commentating 71 laps of it on Friday.
I mean, you can get too much of Brazil nuts, maybe.
Okay. Don't forget your setups as well, guys. I really hope no one's forgotten to put a setup on.
Oh,
that would be.
Is it a formation lap? Oh.
Yes, I left the formation lap on because we don't want carnage into turn 1, my friend, do we?
We don't.
But this is it. The race will come down to. So interestingly, let's see what tyres people have gone for here, because okay, so we've got Gatian at the front on softs, then we've got Hoseman, Doris, Fox, Monster, B17, Scottish Ninja, Aerovoice, Winky, all on the mediums. Alex and Rob Smith both gone for the hards. Winmax mediums, Eddie does softs, the other 5 below them on the medium compound of tyre. Everyone,
I'm surprised.
Did you post a link in the Discord, by the way?
Yes, I did, yes.
Yes, awesome, thank you. Don't forget, guys, leave a like, subscribe. This is a second stream, effectively. But, just sadly, you have to listen to my voice again. Martin, Mark's back in the YouTube chat. Great to see you, my friend. But, let's go. 25 laps of this amazing track. What could possibly go wrong? Probably everything. But we're going to pray, sit here positively. We've got a whole formation lap to complete.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it, because we did early run and we got karma. So,
let's just hope for no safety cars. That's what we've got to pray for. Okay?
Everything's going to go perfectly smoothly in this beautiful game.
Nothing's ever smoothly when I'm here. You know this better than anyone. You know I bring drama with me wherever I go. But and I also have a big Connor curse. So if I double bluff the curse, so there's going to be so many problems here. now watch the stream just die.
No. Well, I'm in it, so.
But
you never know.
Let's go racing again for, well, hopefully the last time in tier 2 anyway. Let's get it done. Let's get it sorted. Let's get these tier 2 boys back underway, because they were putting on such a great spectacle. But 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are, please, racing. Gatian has got a good little getaway on the mediums, but on the mediums, Hoseman's actually looking up the inside. He's going to take the lead from Gatian off the line. Brilliant getaway from him. Fox still there in P4. Bit of a battle there going on between B17 and Monster for P5. B17's actually got the jump on him as well. Hoseman goes super defensive down to turn 4. Doris is now trying to make a move on Gatian as well. Those softs have not worked off the line for Gatian at all. But now, he's now under pressure from the mighty Fox River 8, right behind him, right up his chuff, practically pushing him through turn 6. They're super close, but not quite close enough. But it's all calm, and everyone seems to have made it round pretty well so far.
I was watching the back of the grid, and we've got a spin from a Red Bull, and it's the Scottish Ninja.
Oh, big shame for Mr. Grant. He's such a good driver. He's just had a super unlucky. Alex has got away really well on his hard tyres as well. Brilliant start from him.
Fanning's on board is very entertaining as well. He got very argy-bargy with Rob Smith at the start.
Yeah. Interesting.
And you've got two groups of cars being formed now.
What did Mark? What did you do for tier 3? Sorry. Martin said this evening didn't go to plan. No, it most certainly did. Why is there a safety car? Who's out? Ninja. He's gone at the penultimate corner, I believe. Anti, all good?
That's a weird one. Yeah, all good. All
Okay.
good.
You went very quiet. Right, now, safety car.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the dreaded moment that just about no one wanted.
Yeah, I think this is a bit of an acid test. Is it going to work?
Let's not think about it. It's going to be absolutely fine. Everything's going to go according to plan.
Too much PTSD, guys.
Basically, the plan here is, guys, don't get lapped, because it seems to be the issue. Whenever someone gets lapped, they then catch the safety car, and that's what causes the issue. So if you get lapped, I'm giving you an instant 30-30 deal. Instant race ban for the next race. So get good, everyone. But no, I'm joking, of course. But let's see. I'm surprised how badly Gatian's soft works off those start, because he was super. He bogged down a lot off the line, didn't he? Please don't tell me we're back racing. Everyone looks flat out round the pit straight, and now it's really scaring me.
No, they're not. They're not.
Okay, the safety car has stopped on track as well. A couple of drivers taking this chance to pit. Eddie Dust has also. He's got rid of his softs nice and early. Thing is, don't forget this is 35% distance, so it will have different tyre wear ranges.
I think it's scaled to the same as 50%. I think it's scaled to the same as 50%. I think it's going to be a one-stop race.
Yeah, no, it should definitely be now. Yeah, without a doubt.
But that's just from what I heard. I think it's the same tyre wear as 50%, not as 25%. So it could be more pure racing. Let's put it that way. As long as there aren't any safety cars, and the rules are never too far on this track, so we can't count on that too much.
Yeah. But
so this is helping Gatchen out a bit, because that will mean he can take more out of his soft tyres.
So yeah, definitely. This helps him extend it a little bit, but it's still going to hurt him in the long run, because he's going to have to pit so much earlier than everyone else. But strategy sort of changes a little bit here, doesn't it, to be honest? Safety car in this lap. Again, a very early safety car call here. I mean, luckily everyone's bunched, so we shouldn't be as affected as bad this time. But the fact that that was only actually out one lap again.
Yeah, and it was very late in the lap as well.
Yeah, that's...
Something's
Can you mention to people about this? Because this could be a problem for Tier 1. A very big problem for Tier 1. I mean, the only reason it's been covered there is because of where everyone was on the track, kind of thing. But let's see. Anyway, everyone seems to get cleanly through the restart. We shouldn't need to red flag this one based off that, but red flags, safety cars do need to go off, I believe, potentially for Tier 1. But let's see. Monster. He's having a little ding-dong with Alex. Oh, bit of contact between the two, but they both survived it for now. Let's have a look. Gatian. He's still caught. So, again, the top 5, again, they look like the Elite 5 at the minute, that is for sure. It's a shame about Bergen earlier on in his race for Alex. B17's dropping. B17's had a moment. Where's he gone? Oh, he's got on the exit just before the penultimate corner. Huge shame for him, but he's still going, he's still racing. Are we all good over there, Ant?
Nearly.
No, I mean, are you like enjoying it? Are you still watching and everything? Still enjoying yourself?
Right now, no, because I'm trying to make the message as clear as I can.
Yeah.
As well as trying to follow what's happening on the track.
Do you know what, man? Important. You're a man of many talents, so I believe in you. You keep up the good work, okay? Yeah, I can't multitask, so But
well, I can, but not very well. That's
better than most men, to be fair. But
yeah, true.
let's see, Monster's looked very, considering he claimed that he had no practice before quali, he's looked very quick this race, hasn't he, Monster, to be fair to him?
Yeah, he did well in the first part of the race, which has been ended. He didn't get there out of luck. He was still, he had pit, and he was there on pace, so it's all looking good for him. What will be interesting though in this race compared to earlier on is that people will have different setups because there's no rain. So we might be seeing a different balance of power.
Yeah, we definitely may well be, that is for sure. Hopefully everyone put their setups on and put their dry setups on, that is. But obviously again, weather, from what I saw a good few screenshots from different people about the weather. Doris has just taken the lead of the race from Homewood, but I saw several different screenshots from different people of the weather, and they were showing very different things, so the safest option was to go with dry. So
yeah,
because again, it's like with the grid, we saw one thing from one person, one thing from another, wasn't it? So it was...
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Winky's out!
Winky.
Safety car again. Oh.
I mean, we've had to call the first part of the race off because of the safety cars, and that means we didn't have as much action. We spent maybe 15-20 minutes not giving you any action, and the race is back, and we're still not giving any action because of the safety cars.
Yeah, let's just. I'm just worried this time because last time we got lucky with where the cars actually were on track.
They're not too far apart from each other.
No. But I mean, last time it got called. It was only out a lap, wasn't it? And then it got called. Let's just see. Let's hope it all goes according to plan. Gatian's in the pits. I don't blame him. He's on the soft.
And his teammates as well.
So that makes sense.
Max might be going to hard tyres from here. Gatson's gone for a fresh pair of socks, mediums, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably do soft medium now on this.
I think so, yeah.
Due to the 35% distance.
As you said, it will be interesting to see what's happening at the end of this lap with the safety car.
Well, I'm hoping nothing dodgy happens because now the field is pretty spread because of the fact that people have pit.
I'm still not worried. It's not
no, but I mean more, if it only stays out one lap again, that kind of shows another, that there is actually an issue here.
Something different, definitely.
Because the safety car on no other track ever stays out for just one lap, does it? So, luckily, it looks like the Aston Martin of Carl is going to catch the back of the pack before anything happens, so let's hope everything can get away normally and no issues are going to be caused. But safety cars do seem to be a problem around this track, especially early on.
So they are bunched up now, so the safety car could go in, but it's not. So service, in my opinion.
Yeah, as long as it's minimum 2 laps, that's usually a good sign.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I mean, I don't complain when it goes back in after 1 lap. I want to race. So,
no, of course,
the less we see the safety car, the better.
It could cause,
as you said,
we don't want to repeat
it
like on Friday, and well, just about probably half an hour ago. So,
of course.
So, yeah.
Well, have you got any trivia from Brazil?
Well, no, but with me, it's not necessarily trivia. I just like to talk about, what's your favourite race in memory of Brazil? Real life.
It's a hard one because there are so many, actually.
Do you want to know mine? It was
go ahead.
The most It was the most heartbreaking but brilliant race for me. So I'm a Ferrari fan. So,
Okay.
and at the time,
well, there were quite a few actually.
and this isn't to do with Felipe Massa because I know Martin will quite literally kill me. But no, so it was Sebastian Vettel, who, by the way, now I love. So anyone that's going to hate on me for this, pipe down. But it was Sebastian Vettel getting spun at turn 1, made me think Alonso was going to come home with the championship. Yeah, and then obviously Vettel got it back with what, 5 laps to go and broke my heart. But it was also, in terms of passion and everything, probably my favourite Brazil race, or one of them, if not probably the one where Russell won. I really enjoyed that race as well.
Well, it was a good one because it was different, and the safety car's coming in, so we could talk about that at the next safety car.
Well, we don't. There isn't going to be another safety car. Don't talk negatively,
but,
please.
You know,
this is tier 2. There are a bunch of experienced drivers. They don't need a safety car. But let's have a look. Here comes Fox. He's looking very racy on the back of Hosman, but he's not going to be close enough on this restart. But I tell you something, he's actually under a bit of pressure because Alex has made a very good start. But don't forget, these guys don't really need to fight with Alex due to the fact that he is tier 1 and will get a demotion. But let's see. There's people in YouTube chat talking. What is everyone saying? Massa's dad getting owned was my fave, closely followed by the mechanic smashing the wall. Yeah, I know how much Martin absolutely hates Massa. So
I mean, I don't understand the hate. He was a good driver.
Yeah.
And that was his season.
I don't know if I'd say he was. He wasn't ever world championship worthy. Just like Rosberg was never really world championship worthy.
No, that's not what I meant. Sorry. I mean, if there was any season where he could, that was it.
Oh yeah, if there was any season where he probably deserved it more than another season, then yes, I agree, it was that one.
For sure.
But, I mean, and bear in mind, this is coming from one of the people that hate Hamilton most in the world. But, let's go. Oh, I'll tell you what though, look at Hosman, he's closing. Not quite enough, DRS still not open this lap. Oh, Jake has a little look up the inside of Hosman. What was I going to say then? Up the inside of Hosman, but I tell you something, now he's got Alex right up his rear end for the battle down to turn 4. Jake doesn't need to fight this, he just needs to be sensible, but at the same time he does not want to lose touch of Doris and Hosman ahead. He's going to try and keep it around the outside, he's not actually going to fight it that hard. Pretty smart driving there from Fox, it has to be said. Now he's going to try and let Alex try and catch those two, but Hosman's still attached to that rear end of the Mercedes. Where have we seen Red Bull and Mercedes at Brazil before?
Turn 4?
Ooh, yeah, I mean, you've just upset 90% of MRC now. And impressed the small 5% of the Dutchies. So, but, yeah. 2021 just needs to, it's pretty much bad at this point in MRC, I think. Monster's got past Fox as well. Fox has dropped 2 places, he's dropped behind Boothie and Monster.
Ooh. But he's trying to get past Jackster.
Has Fox got damage? Close. He has. He's in the pits. He must have damage. Can you check? Can you keep an eye on that? Because I need to check the other battles.
Yep, damage.
Oh, huge shame. So he's made contact with someone somewhere. That's a huge shame for Fox. It really, really is. But
and that's one driver who's going to be hoping for another safety car for sure.
Yeah, of course, 100%. But we'll have to wait and see if it's going to come for him. But Boothie moves Monster up to P4. Gatian gets past Fanning for P8. I tell you what, Gatian could be the little dark horse here. Oh, someone's at a moment. I think it's B17. Fanning and Gatian having a right ding dong for P8 and 9 here. Let's have a look at these two. Oh, there's also an Alfa Romeo involved. There's also a, sorry, Alpine involved. Alpine's round. Rob Smith has spun.
Not a good day for the Alpines.
It definitely isn't. Doris has now been overtaken by Hosman as well for the lead. But now Doris is actually going to come back at Hosman. Carl is in the pits as well. I wonder if he's got damage somewhere. But here comes Doris. He's going to have a look. No, he's not going to be quite close enough. Alex is not catching these two by enough. Monster's now having a look at Boofy for P4, and he's got it done. Good move from Monster. But Fox is now ahead of Carl, and he's ahead of B17. So Fox is making the place up. He's got ahead of them. But let's see what's going on between Doris and Hoseman. That is the battle for the lead now.
Oh, Gatton's gone for a move on Fanning.
He's got 3 seconds.
Pushed off the track. Yep. He was going for a gap, and yeah, that could be looked at in the stewards.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, don't forget guys, please remember this. If you want 3 seconds investigating by the stewards, you must supply race director. Because we need to see the warnings that you have. It's all well and good saying it, but we can't just take everyone's word for it, do you know what I mean? We're not calling you a liar, we just need the proof.
We can't trust anyone in MRC.
Especially Ant, he's the dodgy one.
God, Gatton's gone for an incredible move. It didn't work out in the end, but wow, into turn 1.
Oh, this is with Eddie Duster's little battle, isn't it? So... Do you know what is interesting, right? I've just seen Fox. He has taken 7 seconds out of Rob Smith and Smith in about a lap.
Well,
that is pretty unbelievable pace, it has to be said. He's already back within the pit window. He could still end up in the points here. Considerably.
Something must have happened.
But why?
I think, I don't know.
You're scaring me with glitches here.
You said 7 seconds?
Oh, no, I thought you were saying there's a glitch or something. I was like, oh my goodness, you made my heart fall into my chest.
No,
no, sorry, out of my chest.
I should be more careful.
Yeah, someone must have had a moment somewhere, yes, I do agree. But he's taken another second out of them this lap, so... Interestingly, this battle for the lead, though, is really starting to up. I've just realised Doris is running a Senna tribute helmet, so that's good to see. We are in the home of the legend that is Ayrton Senna. So, Fanning, though, Gatian, this is going to be a race-long battle, I have a feeling. So... definitely an interesting one. Fastest lap from Fox again. He's really making those hard tyres work now.
Lap 14 is where the race is going to become interesting, because when are the guys going to pit?
You would think they're going to go to soft now, though, surely.
I think they will, but I'm a bit worried about Alex, because he'll still have some grip in his hard, you know, that he'll be wanting to use, so he might pit a bit later, but will he suffer from the undercut from the other guys?
Yeah, he's the outlier a little bit here, isn't he? But this isn't his race. Doris is now in as well, so he's gone for the undercut on Hoseman. He's the one to blink first. Let's see how this works out for Doris. Boofy's also in the pits. Monster's now up to P3. But Gatian is the man that really could win this race. He hasn't got to pit again. He's going to have a pretty big gap to the guys coming out the pits. Like, look, there's, what, 10 positions separating him and Doris here, nearly.
If you're going by tyre strategies, I think Fanning's in a bit of a better position.
Oh, yeah, Fanning as well, yeah, don't rule Fanning out. And, of course, the 3 seconds for Gatian as well. But
as well,
those two
yeah,
are definitely the favourites at this point, I would say.
Yeah.
Unless there's a late safety car, then that could tip everything on its head again. But surely Hoseman is going to react this lap to Doris, you would think. Interestingly, right, so Fox went into the wall, obviously. He's now only 6 seconds again off the leaders.
That's the power of the undercut on this track, especially. It's very
the only issue is
in the pits.
They are on soft tyres, so... But...
yeah. He won't get any closer.
So surely Hoseman's gone for the softs. He has. No surprise there. Fanning, Gatian, they will take the provisional lead. Don't forget, Alex's tier 1 will get the 4-place demotion, as will Error Voice. Don't forget that either, guys. So, interestingly, Rob Smith also in the pits. Jake should come out ahead of him, I would think more than likely he should also get the McLaren. He may also get the McLaren and Monster here, which would be good for Jake because that puts him a net P3.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
It's going to be super close. I can see the mini-map. I'm not going to go down to it because it's not the end of the race. The issue is Fox is very much an outlier here in the fact that he's on the hards. Everyone else around him is on the softs. So, but for now at least he's recovered this to a net P3 right now, which is interesting when you consider he had no wing.
Yes.
But Jackster versus Eddie Dust is starting to hot up a lot now as well in the battle for P6 here. Because Jackster, like you said, he's on the hard tire. He's probably on the preferred strategy right now, so it's definitely an interesting one.
Losing too much time right now, and there's a yellow in the final sector. It's a Mercedes, I believe.
Yeah, it was Smith.
It could be Smith.
Yeah.
It is Smith, so Fox is coming up behind him. I'm wondering if Smith is going to be pitting this lap. Yeah, he is. Lap 17. Lap on a fresh set of softs.
Alex also in the pits now as well. Interestingly, Fox and Boothie having a big battle for P10 at the minute. Fox is holding on. Boothie's gone through, but he has got off the track. He may have to give that back. He was 4 wheels off, but we will see, I guess. But for now, he's decided to keep the position. So maybe, just maybe, that'll be looked at later on. Who knows? But let's see what is going on a bit further back. You got Eddie Dust against Jackster. That is another battle that could start. But Eddie Dust's mediums are going to be feeling very second hand at this point.
For sure, 14 lap old. If he carries on this way, it'll be 22 lap old tyres, I believe.
You would definitely think he has to pit this lap.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if he didn't.
Thing is, if he pits, will he have enough time to catch up on everyone? Mind you, if he doesn't pit, he'll be beaten by everyone as well. It's a bit of a catch-22 here. If I were him, I might stay out and try and hold on to Doris a little bit, a bit of DRS here and there, and hope for a safety car. That's the best I would hope for in his position. I think he's left it too late.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt, I agree with you there. But Monster's having a little look at Fox for P11. He's got up the inside of 4. Oh, but he's gone really deep and gone really wide. And I tell you something, that's Boothie in a wall. He's just lost it all by himself on the traction. And I tell you something, Eddie Dust is now dropping like a fly. Surely Eddie Dust has to come in the pits at the end of this lap as well. What's happened to Monster?
Well, I don't know what happened.
Monster's had another moment.
There might have been an incident between him and Boothie, because I can't understand why he would slow down in that straight, you know.
Well, on the screen,
probably letting him by.
There definitely wasn't contact into turn 4 because I had it on the stream. Boothie went what looked like on his own, but I don't know if maybe there was contact a bit earlier on or something, and Monster gave that. I don't know, but let's have a little look. I'm quite surprised not to see Eddie Dust in the pits this lap.
So what's everyone saying in the chat?
Monster's in the pits, he's got damage.
Apparently Massa's remarkably average.
Yeah, that's what Martin said, isn't it? Yeah. I know his opinions on Massa, he's not a big fan. And that's putting it rather politely as well. So, yeah.
And yes, Monster on soft tyres, so he'll be on the charge.
He definitely will, and I'll tell you something, Boothie now, the soft tyres are starting to neutralise already, because Boothie's making no time up on the hard tyres of Fox. Fox has taken about a second and a half out of Eddie Dust on this lap, so interestingly though, I don't think Hoseman and Doris are going to have enough pace in their car to be able to get even back in the top 3 here, you know.
No, top 3 could happen, because
I think it's unlikely though.
Maybe.
I'll tell you what though, they both just absolutely ruined their way past Error Boys. One's gone to the inside, one's gone to the outside. Interestingly, Doris has actually just gained the position on Hoseman, Hosman's now coming back at Doris. Let's have a look. This is the battle what you would think is for the previous lead, but now these two are fighting for what is P4. They're trying to fight. They need to work together almost here though, don't they?
Oh yeah, they do, because they're going to be passing Wumax, and they'll have another 5 laps to try and catch up to Fanning or get into the 3 seconds.
Oh, big moment for Hosman! Sorry to interrupt you.
No worries.
But yes, carry on.
So yeah, they'll have 5 laps to try and catch Fanning or get into the things of Gatan, which...
If things stayed how they were now, don't forget Fox is going to jump at least 2 due to... Jaxter's out! Safety car!
Oh god.
Oh, this could change an awful lot.
This is going to help Gatton a little bit, maybe.
That safety car may have just won Gatian this race.
Well, win, I don't know.
Actually, no, with the 3 seconds, no.
He would have liked the chance to just stay out and let the
3 seconds is going to hurt him big time.
But at least he'll have fresh tyres, and he's got to pit now because...
Sure, I think you'll see everyone in. Absolutely everyone.
Yeah, it's a tough one, you know. For Doris and Hosman, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, but 8 laps, I think it is now on their 6 laps and 5 laps. I think you'll see them both in. I'd be very surprised. Let's see what Gatian's going to do. I'd be very surprised if he's not in.
They could be scared of not keeping their position if other people don't pit, you know.
Yeah, but this is, in all honesty, this is a fairly easy track to overtake at. Fanning decides to come in as well. Drive through for Rob Smith, huge shame for him. What is Doris going to do?
How many laps? How many laps will be left? Maybe 3?
Doris stays.
Maybe 2?
I
think there'll be 2 racing laps. I think there'll be 2 racing laps. So
quite possibly.
If they end up in 5th or 6th position, do you want to be 5th or 6th?
The only person...
Or do you want to be at the front?
Yeah, true. So the only 2 people to stay out... No, all 3 have stayed out. Doris, Hosman, Wumax all stayed out on this restart. They're the only 3. Interestingly. Error Voice is actually getting quite a bit here. But don't forget, Error Voice and Alex will both be demoted 4. So those 2 almost instantly out the reckoning, you know?
True.
But it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out now, because let's hope... I mean, we saw a late safety car in Tier 3 just the other week, and in Tier 2 for that matter, we saw a lot of desperate driving. Guys, please remember, yes, go for any petition, go for a gap UC, but make sure it's clean and make sure it's fair, because the stewards do not want to have to be continuously dealing with that. There's also an AlphaTauri deciding to drive off track. That's probably not smart on your hard tyres there, Wumax. Who wants to send predictions for who's going to win? I want to see them in YouTube chat. Quickly, come on. Anton, what's your prediction for the winner?
I think Hosman will make it, because he'll have the slipstream, so there won't be any DRS, I think. No, there won't be any, because we are going to be starting lap 23, and that will mean that there will only be 2 laps left, so no DRS. I still think Hosman can do it because he'll have the slipstream, so he can manage his ERS levels. He's got Wumax as a buffer behind him to protect him from Gatian. So I think Hosman is in a good position, but it will be a race to the line. It's going to be a big sprint. But as things stand in the championship for now, Doris would be taking the lead.
Yeah, he will be. So yeah, he will be. Thing is, Fox at the minute, right? So let's work this out. So at the minute, Gatian's obviously stays within that range, which he should. You would think he'll go ahead of him. Alex and Aaron Boyce both get demoted anyway. Plus, you would
Aaron Boyce as well. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
You would probably think as well that he will probably get Wumax on the hard tyres, which leaves Fox around about at the moment a net P5, which means in all honesty, Doris is only currently gaining 10 points on him. /Hosman. So, as far as damage limitations concerned for Fox in this race, it's not been too bad, has it?
Yeah. Considering he's had two moments, I can't remember what happened. Ooh,
well, the last one was the last race, but yeah.
No, he lost his wing in this.
Yeah, this race, and then the last race he had the spin as well, which put him back.
Yeah.
But no, this is definitely gonna be interesting. Surely safety cars in this lap, you would definitely think
It
so.
will be.
Anyway,
It can't go on any further, even if Rob Smith doesn't catch up.
we've seen weird enough things this week. But anyway, right. So
Yeah,
we
true.
are
Very
now.
true.
When is Doris going to go? Does he go really early here? Don't forget, he's the man.
He's got to go late.
These two are going to be under a huge amount of pressure if Gatiad and Fanning get Wumax quickly. What these guys want is Wumax to hold these up. Obviously, I don't think Wumax is going to hold Gatiad up because he knows Gatiad has got fresh tyres. Wumax is probably going to try and play a bit of a buffer to his teammate here.
I think Gatchen will be holding on his position. Oh, and it's gone.
It has. Doris has gone. He went roughly where you'd expect him to normally go, but I tell you something, I'll be very, very surprised if Wumax manages to hold on to his position. So that's going to be an absolute nightmare. He's let his teammate go. His teammate's already through and into P3 now. How quickly can he get on the back of Hosepipe and the other guys? Eddie Dustin Fox having a little battle into turn 4. There's a bit of contact between the two of them. Fox runs off track, but I tell you what, now Boofy's having a little look at Fox, but Fox is not going to be absolutely desperate and crazy. He manages to just about keep ahead, but Fanning's got past Wumax. Wumax dropping like an absolute fly, just as I expected because of the hard tyres. But 2 laps to go. It's going to get interesting very, very quickly. Alex is sort of having a bit of a ding dong. He's now past Wumax. It's just about, at this point, it's just a matter of who can get past Wumax quicker, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it's only a matter of time. He's dropping like a stone in water right now. And Hoseman is eyeing up his move for the lead already. He's going for the outside into turn 1, and can he make it? He's making it happen. He'll be on the inside, and he's given enough room.
Yeah, he has.
Stayed pretty clean, and you've got Gatchen on at the back as well.
Yeah, these three. Doris looks for the outside. Hoseman on the inside. There's contact between Gatiad and Doris. All three seem okay, but Gatiad's now through. But don't forget, he's got that 3-second penalty. That is going to hurt him a lot. But let's see. These guys all stay out. Doris is round.
No.
Oh, that's game changing. That's game changing.
This is a championship deciding move.
Oh, that's a huge shame for Doris right there.
And Fox has lost positions as well. What's happening?
Yeah, he's only lost 1 to Boothie, I believe, but it wasn't ideal. But let's have a look at this battle for the lead. Is coming down to the final. Oh god, this reminds me of MRC-X season 10. But here comes Fanning. Right. Is he going to be able to get anywhere near? Oh. Alex has had a moment as well.
Oh no, he's letting people by.
Okay, fair enough. But Hoseman takes the win. Fanning gets second. Gatiad is third provisionally. Eddie Dust jumps above him. Wumax 6th. Boothie 7th. Fox in 8th. B17 9th. Monster in 10th. Whew.
6,000th. That Wumax.
You got a feel for Doris a little bit there, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. Because he wasn't. Well, he had P2 at least. And I was looking at the battery levels, and Hoseman had a bit of battery. Doris had virtually nothing left. Gatchen still had some. So it wasn't all over. And in that corner, yeah, it's a very tight corner. He got pinched, and yeah, we'll probably see that in the stewards because of the impact it's had on the race, you know, going from 18 or 25 points to 0. That's painful.
Yeah, that was something. That is for sure. No. A lot happened towards the end of that race. There's a lot to digest, and I'm sure there'll be a lot dissected by the stewards. But in general, there was a lot of great racing, has to be said. But it's something I'm sure there's obviously things. I'm sure we'll probably see the Doris incident in the stewards room.
Yeah.
Something happened to Fox. Obviously, we don't know if there was contact. But Yeah, a lot of stuff happened there, but we shall see what goes down in the steward's room. But your provisional finishing grid: Hoseman takes the win, Fanning in second, Eddie Dust third, Aaron Boyce fourth, Gatian in fifth, Wimax sixth, Boothie in seventh, Fox Ripper A in eighth, B17 in ninth, Monster in 10th, Carl in 11th, Doris 12th, Smith 13th, Alex 14th, Rob Smith in 15th, and then Jackster, Winky, Scottish Ninja, Martin, and Bergen obviously all DNF'd in what was the previous race. 20 seconds added on to Rob Smith's time seems a bit strange. But that is it for Tier 2. Tier 1 will be live probably any time now. You'll probably get invites from Chris very soon. Anton, who's your driver of the day, mate?
I've got to go with Fanning. I can't remember what position he started in, but
16th.
He's finished. Yeah, I mean, that's a massive drive. Well, mind you, 16th from the second race, and in the first race I don't know where he started either, but it wasn't at the front, so still, I think that was a very solid race from the Scousers, so I'd give him driver of the day.
Yeah, hard to disagree. I think you could probably mention Monster, B17 and Boothie all in a similar breath as well. Those guys had brilliant races as well and sort of came quite far from the back, didn't they? But no, that is it. Tier 2 is done. We'll be back next week in what's going to be fun in Vegas. We're going to be on the Vegas Strip. Ooh. Racing our hearts out, so make sure you tune into that. That'll be Tier 2 next Monday at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, Friday we have the sprint special in Vegas for MRC-X, so that's going to be just as fun, and I'm sure you'll see the little French Scouser out on track for that one as well. But thank you for joining me, Anne. I had a brilliant time.
Yeah, we had a long time.
Well, yeah, that as well.
We made up for the lost time, let's put it that way.
Yeah, we don't need to come together now for a little while. But, no, thank you very much for joining me, mate. And good luck in Tier 1 as well. Guys, don't forget to tune into Tier 1. We'll be going live in around about 10 minutes time, hopefully, if invites will go and everything goes smoothly. That'll be brought to you by Winky and I believe Monster. I think those two are the two on comms. But that'll be it for tonight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ding that bell, and we'll see you all in about 10 minutes. Goodbye.